Welcome to day two of my reading challenge. Yesterday we started the journey, today we continue. Another step closing to finish these books. Most people quite after day one. Let's keep going, guys. So now we are just going to start the video. So just keep it up with me. We are on the page 6 yesterday. So now I'm going to start the video. सो अगर आपको कोई भी ऐसा लगता है गलती कर रहा हूँ मैं तो आप मुझे उसमें कमेंट सेक्शन में पिन करके मैसेज करके बता सकते हो गाइस जस्ट कीप इट मेरे साथ बने रहे स्टार्ट do so depending on a, do so depending on our individual spirit and circumstance usually explaining it superficially without really understanding it because of the precise way in which way we evolve. There are limited number of these poles of human nature and they lead to behavior mentioned above. Any grandiosity, rationality, short-sightedness, conformity, aggression, passive aggression to make to name a few. They also lead to empathy, another positive form of human behavior. For a thousand of years, it has been our fate to largely group in the shadow. When it's come to understanding ourselves and our nature, we have labored under so many illusions about the human animals. Imagine we descends magically form of divine sources from an eagle instead of pyramids. Pyramids, we have found any sign of pyramid natures, and our animal roots are deeply distressing, something to deny and repress. We have covered up our darker impulse with all kind of excuse and rationalizations, making it easier for some people to get away with the most unpleasant behavior. But finally, we are at the point where we can overcome our resistance to the truth about who we are through the sheer weight of now knowledge we have now accumulated about human nature. Consider the law of human nature a kind of code. Becoming the disappearing people's behaviors, ordinary strange, destructive, the full gamut. Each chapter deals with a particular aspect or a law of human nature. We can tell them laws in the nature. Under the influence of this element force, we human tend to reach a relatively predictable way. Each chapter has ideas and strategies and how to deal with ourselves and others under the influence of this law. Each chapter ends with a sections on how to transform this basic human force into something more positive and productivity so that we are no longer passive slaves to human nature, but actively transforming it. You might be tempted to imagine that this knowledge is a bit of old fashioned after all. You might argue we are now sophisticated and technologically advanced or progressive and enlightened. We have moved well beyond our primitive roots. We are in the process of rewriting our nature, but the truth is, in fact, the position we have now never been more in the thrall of human nature. It is destructive potential and then now. And by ignoring this fact, we are playing with fire. Look at how permeabilities of our emotions only in heightened through social media when viral effects are continually sweeping through us where the most manipulative leaders are able to exploit and control us. Look at the aggressions that is now openly displayed in the virtual world where it is so much easier to play out our shadow side without repercussions. Notice how our propositions to compare ourselves with others to fill envy and status through attention have only become intensified with our ability to communicate so quickly with so many people. And finally look at our tribal tendency, how they have now found the perfect medium to operate in. We can find a group to identify the reinforce our tribal opinion in a virtual echo chambers and demonize any outsider, leading to the mobbing intimidation. The potential of mime stemming from the primitive side of our nature has only increased. It is simple human nature. It's stronger than any individual, than any institution or technology invention. It's end up shaping what we create to reflect itself and its primitive roots. It moves around like pawns. Pawns ignore the laws at your peril, refusing to come to the terms with the human nature. Simplify means that you are dooming yourself to pattern beyond your control, feeling the confusion or helplessness. The law of human nature is to immerse you. Now, all expect a human behavior eliminates its roots, or if you let it guide you, it will radically alter how precisely people and an entire approach to dealing with them. It will also radically change how you see yourself. It will accomplish this shift in perspective in this following way. First law will work to transform you into a calmer and more strategic observer of people, helping to free you from all emotional dramas that needlessly drain you. Second, the law will make you a master interpreter of the cues that people continually emit, giving you a much greater ability to judge their character. Third, the law will empower you to take on outing the toxic type who inevitably across your path and would tend you to cause emotional damage. Fourth, the laws will teach you the true levers for motivating and influencing people and making your the path in life that much easier. Fifth, the law will make you the realize deeply forces of human nature operate with you, giving you the power alter your own negotiation patterns. Sixth, the law will transform you into the more empathic individual, creating a deeper, more satisfying bond with the people around you. Finally, the law will alter you how you see own potential, making you aware or higher ideal self within you. That you will want to bring out. Think of the book following the way you are about to become. Apprentice in human nature, you will be developing skills how to observe nature, measure the character of your fellow humans, and see it into your own depths. Now you will work on bringing on your higher self, and through practice, you will emerge a master of art, able to thought the worst that other people can throw at you, and mold yourself into a more rational, aware, and productivity individual. Man will man will only become better when you make him see what he likes. Anton Chekhov. The first part of this book. Master your emotional self, the law of irrationality, like the image yourself in your control of your fate, concisely planning the course of our life as the best you can, but you are the largely unaware of how deeply your emotions dominate you. They make you weak towards, I get the sufi or ego. They make you look for evidence. They confirm what you already want to believe. They make you see what you want to see, depending on your mood. And this connect from reality is the source of the bad decision and negative patterns that haunt your life. Rationality is the ability to counteract this emotional effect, to think instead of read, to open your mind to what is really happening as opposed to what you're feeling. It does not come naturally. It is a power we must cultivate, but in doing so, we realizing it's our greatest potential. Just as thought 1 second while standing beside one is sensible and rational, but the self-impaired to do something perfectly senseless and sometimes very funny, and suddenly you notice that you are longing to do amusing goodness. No, why that is why you want to help. If or against you thought you fight against it will you, it will all of you might you want. Key to human nature. The first step towards becoming rational is to understand the fundamental rationality. There are two factors that should be rendered this more palatable to our egos. Nobody is exempt from the irresistible effect of emotions on the mind, and not even the wisest among us. To some extent, rationality is functions of the structure of urban and is wired into our very nature by we process emotion. Being irrational is almost beyond our control. To understand this, we must look at evolution's emotions themselves. Thank you, guys.